still pretty sweltering here in North Florida, but the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. As their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Wait, that 380?
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Kill.
Hey, ball 66.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Alpha. Hey, team 6.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Crunch time, defense.
Hey, check it.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
We won't go bandit.
53's the mic.
Hey, Alpha.
Man out. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
All day, baby, all day. Ozzy.
From the gun, it's Brady. The open man is Chark. It's complete. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down. This is one thing you can't do with Tom Brady. Let him get in a rhythm. Let him get rolling early.
Every time you talk about Tom Brady or any other great quarterback, you always talk to the defensive guys and they say, you got to get him off his spot. What they mean by that is when you go back 3-step, 5-step, 7-step drop, and they just hit the same spot and then they're set up to throw the ball, get them to move a little bit, get them to hold the ball. And the pressure that affects just about any quarterback, right up the middle. Remember the Super Bowl? Atlanta's best success came up the middle pressure, what we call gut pressure.
Brady's throw there complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Alert! Hey, wahoo!
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Wait, that. Check, Mike 39.
Check.
72. Hey, Delta. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Not here. Hey, check Mike.
To throw again on second down. Brady, he's going to air one out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now with the play clock winding down, Adam Gase says, let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at about the 32. After the interception, here's Darnold. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down, but they'll get it back.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
To throw again on second down. Darnold, that's complete. It's Bell. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring out the 3rd down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And they are going for it. Darnold, and that's caught by Smith. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Darnold completes it. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Darnold. Caught here by Bell. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, Darnold being chased out left. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. A Jet 1st down, 18 big yards that time. A 1st down throw, Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again is Darnold. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. This crew, they were on a roll going into the bye week that they just had, Charles, so sort of picking up where they left off.
And you and I both know that when you come back off of an open week and you've been winning games, you should get a few extra days off in order to recharge and refuel. But coaches often hedge their bets, too. They'll bring them back and work them really hard that first practice back to make sure that they're back and grounded.
Whatever they did, formula looking good so far in this one. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A pass complete here to Conley. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Brady going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Check 53, Mark. Shadow. Hey, orbit.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Brady now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Hey, high 7. Jackie, reload.
Now Brady. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Kill. It's now 3rd down. Sugar. Hey, exit.
Mike, 53, Mike.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And able to find Conley. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Brady rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. Shotgun now for Brady. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Regular.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, he's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
I'm coming for you, son. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. I got one. Let's go on. No, 66. 3D. Hey.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. Past the 20. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Let's go, touchdown, baby. Let's go.
Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Jets 14. Jaguars nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
57 to Mike. 57.
Brady now to throw. Caught here by Conley. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
57's the mic. Watch 57. I got you.
Sugar.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. He sets to fire. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it. But
when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Stays on his feet. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Wait, 29.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Quentin Williams in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
Mike, 53, Mike.
Alert! Hey, Alpha.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I got you, son. 53 is the mic. 53, check 53. Watch the run. They're running it.
Alert!
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Mike, 45.
Red 80.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Red 80. Check 4.
Darnold on first down. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. Give him 30 yards there. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And it's caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey, and that makes the score 21-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Hold 50.
Banjo.
Easy. Hey, check Mike, 72.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
To throw on third down. Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And taking a gander at the NFL scoreboard in Minneapolis. That one has really opened up. The Vikings have just scored again. That'll be a game to monitor as we go along.
Alpha! Sugar! Alpha!
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. DJ Chark, the intended target, but it'll be second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Wait, that 390.
50 seconds to Mike.
Go Bandit. Check alert. 50. Hey, Delta. Go 50.
The final shot before half for Brady. Looking deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half.
Mike, 50. Hey, here I come.
On first down, it's Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. He's got it at the 15.
Here we go.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Darnold. Binds. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue. Just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. 3rd and long, it's Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. He couldn't hook up with a Nunwa that time. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
57. Hey, Alabama.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Brady. That one complete. He finds Sharp. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark. 95 yards. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken near the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. On 2nd and 10, Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Darnold now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Darnold completes it. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Darnold to throw again. He's got Smith here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Darnold on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way. That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski. Ask around. They'll tell you. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it. I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again. Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 41 yards. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown. Vincent Smith, his second touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to...
And now here is another interception. Marcus May with a pick. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Herndon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Bailey got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. On 3rd and 2, Brady. And some space here. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Avery Williamson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, Alabama.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Sugar!
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Yo.
Yo.
Hey, exit.
Tighten up. Tighten up.
Wait for the end.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Quentin Williams in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Go Bandit.
Check 52.
Brady going to go on 4th down. The Conley's got it over the middle. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
It's just me and you.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack on 1st down, Darnold into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. They'll try and run it in with Bell. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Darnold now to throw. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempt.
That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Bailey, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Hey, Echo.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Airing it out deep for Smith. This is caught inside the 15. Yeah, this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards. Now Bell. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He's going to air one out for Anderson. That's going to be caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Bailey got the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Hey, no more.
3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Fournette. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be taken short. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Watch twist.
Check and reload.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now Leonard Fournette. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on fourth.
All day, dog. Check 99. Check 99.
Shadow.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Check it.
Check 25. Check 25. 57 to
72.
Hey, let's get in them holes. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. On 3. On 3. Motion. 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 57 to Mike.
One final try now for Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You better be ready next time.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jets, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year.